Okay, so with our second reaction today, we're watching Pearl destroys entire panel on feminism, and this will definitely be the last video for today because I have like nothing in additional to do. So I'm just going to check this one out and probably give my reaction. If I drop it on YouTube, then you're watching it from YouTube, then pop up a like, pop up a subscribe button if you like it. And also, guys, if you don't like something, please tell me about it. I don't like when people don't tell me where I did wrong, where I screwed up, and I really want to be a better, I don't know, an entertainer, let's say it like this. So I'm just going to check one thing. Yeah, everything's fine, and we can go on.
The stories about cheating.
Well, so my moral of the story is, ladies, the grass isn't always greener. No, look it. My moral of the story is the grass isn't always greener on the other side. And if he cheats on you, you can leave, but that doesn't mean you'll find someone else
who won't cheat.
Who won't cheat. And maybe if you got a kid, you should figure it out because it's about their...
Yeah, it's okay. This is like why I don't like Pearl that much often, because I don't know why, but I think she can... Bellaying with my computer. She often tries to defend the concept of cheating, which I disagree with, because, come on. If a guy cheats, he's a jackass, to be honest. You know, it's his problem that he can't be satisfied with a woman too. It's a problem for both. If one wants to cheat and the other gets cheated on. So, as when she's starting to talk about, oh, well, you should figure out. No, you should both make sure that you won't have that need. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I in the future like get with a girl, what I'm definitely going to do is make sure that I won't even want to do it. Like not even a single time. Okay, wait. I need to answer to my friend. I think he texted me just right now. Wait, I'm gonna tell him that I'm streaming. So... Okay, yeah, I think we're good.
Feelings first.
Better the devil you know, my mum used to say.
Yeah.
So you're saying it ain't better off being with someone who can provide rather than being with a bum?
What
What's
I
your
say?
definition of a bum, though?
I don't want no scrub. Get no love from me. Sitting in the person. Copyright.
Also, you know, love.
Do you advise that?
Well, a bum, a scrub. Yeah, I would say if you had to pick one, a provider or a guy that's a bum, I would pick the responsible guy. I think that's...
No, if you have the mentality in, like, every man cheats, if you have that mentality, or at least, like...
I still would pick the provider.
Similar values, similar family backgrounds first, to be honest. Like, I think there's certain, like depending on your culture, like, there's certain, like, it's easier when you guys have a similar, like...
I'm not even a bum, like an average guy, for example.
I think it depends what you want.
I feel like women want competency as well. Like, they want a man who they know they can rely on to do what he's actually says he's going to fucking do. When I'm meeting women in the dating scene, a lot of them have this, like, they're very disappointed with men out there right now. Like, we're letting it down, apparently. So I do feel like just, like, it's not all about income. It's also just about being reliable.
Fact.
Yeah, well, it's also, like... Men are motivated by women, and it's like when the quality of the women has gone down so much, and the contract of marriage, it's like, what incentive do men have? Like, genuinely, what incentive do men have to get married today?
None.
Like,
None.
They have, believe me. Because good life still exists, good people still exist, good men still exist, good women still exist, and they will exist forever. A marriage is a connection between two people who are in love with each other and really want to spend the rest of their lives together. And the reason why they put this on paper, because you need to make it official. Why you need to make it official? Well, because this is how you can actually get most of the deals done. You know, you have the confirmation. You know, you have that document. And it's always important to have that document. Because it basically draws how life actually is.
It's a big risk for a man.
Most of it in the UK, everyone, they say we're so fat in America, but it's like 65% of women here are overweight.
Serious?
Yeah.
In America, it's scarily
In America,
overweight,
it's 70. It's like 7. No, we have more extreme obese people. Yeah.
Wait, 65% of, like, what is overweight then? I mean, okay, jokes aside, what is overweight then? Like 65% in the UK? Well, we gotta Google this stats. I'm gonna Google this right in front of you because what she just said, what is the percentage of women overweight in the US? UK, let's make it. Over 50% are overweight. I mean, okay, even if she lied, but like even if she didn't get the numbers right, still more than 50 are overweight. Yeah, that's too much.
It's like what's the average body count of a 31-year-old, which is when you're getting married. Some are coming in with kids. It's like, what incentive do men have to get married?
I feel like it's only for women, and I think that as a bargaining chip for a man, it's like, okay, I'm going to do this for you, but I want these things covered.
Yeah, and it used to be that they can't leave, like they get the loyalty, right? It's okay, maybe she's whatever, but she can't leave me. But now it's no fault divorce, she can go. That's why I say marriage in 2023, it's not marriage anymore. It's something else, because marriage is for better, for worse, in sickness and in health, for richer, for poor. It's like you do this, you cannot leave no matter. I don't care if he cheats, I don't care, like whatever it is, you cannot leave. But women, like, we don't have that mindset anymore. It's gone.
No, but like you don't, through sickness and health, through problems and hell, like come on people. Don't destroy the actual beauty of marriage. This is the actual beauty of marriage, to acknowledge that people are willing to spend the rest of their lives together. And some of them make mistakes. And this is the problem, that often that there's too much freedom to make a mistake nowadays. Earlier there wasn't that, unfortunately.
It's crazy, man. Wow. So maybe that's why I don't believe in marriage then.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better about it now that you've broken it down. I feel like I'm in a therapy session. I've understood I've understood why I think the way I think.
There's a reason why you say you're not going to get married, because you're smart.
Yeah. It's
imagine you let a lady into your life now.
I'm so scared. If I've worked all of this and been humiliated publicly,
could you imagine
for someone to take 50%?
But you do realise you'd be smart.
But what I hate often about relationships, how I know that something's gonna be a bad relationship, it's when you ask a girl out and she says, well, what if it is not going to work out? What you mean it's not going to work out? Then why the hell are we starting this in the first place? Like, why are you all thinking about marriage in the questions of divorce? You are all stupid, to be honest, if you start thinking about marriage in the question of divorce, because marriage is not about divorce. It's like starting a relationship with the thought that you might break up one day. No, you don't do this. Maybe that's the reason why I had struggled through my life, and like a lot of people who I know, but the reality is that this is too stupid. Like, you don't name me one person, okay, one person One smart person, most of the smart. We're not talking about like, gold diggers who intentionally want to get divorced to get those 50%. We're talking about people who are actually in love. Name me one of those people who were in love, who wanted to get married in order to get divorced. And they thought about divorce. Nobody thinks about divorces when they're in love and want to get married. So all of those stuff that like, man, I worked so hard to lose 50%. That's why you're never going to get married. That's why you're not going to get married. Not because you're so smart that she's gonna divorce you and get 50%. No, because you are thinking about marriage like a method for her to get money from you and leave. Who is gonna marry you with this kind of mindset?
Doesn't have to be like that.
Put it in your mum's name.
It doesn't have to be like that.
Literally.
But why should we have to do all of that
Sometimes
stuff?
with marriage, like Pearl said, back in the day, it was more about being together until we're both 6 feet under. And now to me, some people look at marriage now as a business investment.
Again, I still don't look at it. I hope that most of the world doesn't. I hope you're just like all watching too many TikToks and Instagrams and YouTubes and thinking that this is what most people think. Most people, like, all of these are maybe like, I hope 10% or something like this. But I'm just curious, what is divorce percentage? Let's check the US, for instance. 1450. 40 and 50, that's sad. Every second pair is getting divorced. Unfortunately. As I said, that's too sad. Wait, I'm just curious, why did Pearl upload a clip from 9 months ago with Tate 2 hours ago? Yeah, Pearl, you're kind of freaking me out a bit.
And arrangements.
Women do.
Yeah. I can't see a man doing that.
No, best believe there are
cashing
some.
in.
No, there are some bros out there.
Less than
It's not all
6%. Less than 6% of couples, the woman's the breadwinner. So no, not really.
No, there is a few of them that are out there,
6%,
but
not really.
do you get what I'm saying?
I must be stupid because I still believe in marriage. I still think it's.
No, I believe in marriage
like
as
the idea
well.
of being a family and we have the same last name.
Yeah.
Our children have the
Thank you, this guy's getting married, and you're like 50%. You stay with your 50% of where you are.
I like all of that.
Yeah, it sounds
but
good.
Getting fucked in court later, just
No.
the
It
idea,
outweighs it. It's worse.
and obviously that's never the plan. And ideally, you're not going to be in that situation.
But the fact
That's why you think with your head who you're getting married to. God, why is it so... the answer is not actually that hard. It's to think with your head. Of course, nobody wants to end up in court, but that's why they think. That's why God gave us such a beautiful thing like our brain. No, this is too hard for me. Like, people sometimes they're talking like this, like they think they're saying straight facts, but they forget that you need to imply a bit of thinking towards it.
it's a possibility.
Although I like what this man is talking about. He's saying that there is a risk that you might get this 50%, but all I say is think. If you think good enough, you won't end up in that situation. Trust me.
There's something now for a man to do that. A woman has to be
is it-
unbelievable.
Well, and the other problem is there's no such thing as a good woman. It used to trigger me because the guys would say, oh, the women are whores nowadays. And I'm like, well, I'm not that. But when you think about it, women 100 years ago, only 15% had sex before they were married. Only 50, even if they lied, let's just say, and it was double, that's still 2 out of 3 were virgins on their wedding night. So it's like by that scale, we are. And then the other...
Okay, I'm really concerned about this virginity question towards women nowadays. Honestly, I'm very concerned about it. I don't say that you should go run around and sleep with second or third guy, but sometimes I think even the red pill movement takes it too far away. Not always. In most cases they're right, but sometimes they just push it too hard.
Thing is, like, they would say, well, I want a girl that believes in marriage. Like they would say, oh, there's no women that are loyal, da 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 da. Now I would get offended, but it's like social media, like, we are so much more susceptible to like brainwashing from social media than men are. And there's so many girls that get on their phones and they think that there's a better thing coming. So there's no good woman, because every girl can have social media and a guy can come in and swoop
at any time.
Yeah, and so that's the problem, is like,
So what do? We just all be single and give up on humanity and just never have...
Yeah, and become all child-free supporters. Yes! Yes, this is exactly what we're coming to. Wahoo! Oh, yeah, I'm just like smiling. You know, this is a joke. Like, look at this guy, look at me. We're like having the same smile, basically. Of course, it's ironic. Good people will get married, then everything will be fine. And the world will survive. It may go through a lot of troubles, but it will survive.
Well, there's a study, men are walking away. That's the problem. There's a study that said it's either 40 or 60% of men have no interest in being in a relationship with women.
I think, that's where I'm at, bro.
And yeah, and it's a fair criticism. Like, I honestly think it's on the either men. Well, I think women shouldn't vote. I think that would save a lot of problems. But that's a whole different rabbit hole.
I remember having a conversation with one of my friends, and I was saying that if women were born without vaginas, would we even talk to many females? I don't know if I'd be friends with females if they didn't have a bit of vagina. It sounds very, very, very...
It sounds super rude, but in most cases it's true. I mean, sorry, it is true.
Very harsh.
You're in dangerous territory here. You're on your own. I'm not coming with that.
You don't have to. I'll take this journey alone. Right? If women did not have vaginas, I don't know if I'd be friends or talk to a lot.
Bro, every man watching this is like...
Why?
It's just to be honest with you.
So not even the fact that
I believe
you can have a conversation with her.
No, but that's a bit harsh.
I have a conversation with the lads.
There's...
Wow.
I'm serious.
That would come on, like you can't criticize him because he's right. I don't know. I'm shocked that women sometimes don't actually get that most men talk to them because of their attractiveness, because they want something from them, and it's not sexism or other stuff. It just is how it is. Sometimes you go to like an additional lunch with her. Sometimes you hang out with her a little bit longer. But it's pulling towards something. I'm not talking about sex immediately. I'm just talking about something. It's different when you talk with the boys and girls. It's super different.
There's some guys, there's a whole group on YouTube that they don't even want to talk to women because they don't want to be Me Too'd by a girl.
They don't want to be what?
Like Me Too'd, because a girl can say, oh, he's creepy, oh, he's a weirdo. And then there's guys that get in trouble at work for like girls basically Me Too'ing him or basically saying, oh, he did this. There's literally anytime a man interacts with a woman, there's a legal there's a legal ramification. And it's not that it's gonna happen to everyone, but the point is we have so much power that we can.
Facts, 100%. I'll give you an example. Oh my God. I was in a gym, right? My local gym, and this is so weird. So this weirdo, right, has gone into my TikTok and seen me on my TikTok live. Then gone from my TikTok live, checked the LinkedIn tree, went to my Instagram, saw my Instagram story, saw that I posted a video, topless, in a secured place at the gym. No one was there, just as you do as an influencer, and made a report and a complaint against me.
Why can't you just say blogger? Come on, like an influencer. Who the hell even are those influencers? Just say that you're just an Instagram blogger. I don't know. These influencers, God.
I was there, just as you do as an influencer, and made a report and a complaint against me. Mate, oh my God, I thought I was in a courtroom. The way they tackled me, and they said, to conclude, she's feeling intimidated. Wait, hold on a minute. You're intimidated because you went on my social media, flicked through from TikTok, went onto Instagram, from Instagram, went on to my stories, then checked, and you're intimidated. I should be intimidated by your stalkerish tendencies. But you best believe I'm on my last warning. I'm not even allowed to look at this girl. If I as much make her feel intimidated one more time, I'm out of there. So 100% she's right. Women hold way too much power. And you know what? As I'm sat here and you're talking about all of those statistics about women control birth, women control... I don't know why I was defending you lot with such passion and rigor,
You know
man.
what it is, yeah?
We really got
regards to like, because you know when they say pussy power.
Bro, can we start this all over again?
Wait, but this is why I think it's so important that men know this stuff. Because otherwise it's like a guy like you're walking in, I mean, you kind of knew, but you know, maybe a younger guy's walking in La La Land, he has no idea, and he just gets fucked by the courts.
Yeah, no.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know?
Snap back to reality. We're gonna fight it. Now, but to be honest, like, I think they're actually exaggerating. I don't know, maybe if in 5 years' time, the future me is watching this and saying that, yo, man, you haven't seen life yet. But me in 2023 is gonna say that they're just, like, this much exaggerating, just this tiny.
Yeah, but in the same time, I know someone, who signed a contract. If they will ever get divorced, she won't get nothing.
Prenup.
So prenups do. So okay,
Yeah.
I could tell you that. So prenups do help, and from what I understand, if they're done correctly, they can be really effective. And I spoke to a 20-year divorce attorney about this, and he does. This guy said he believes in prenups, right? However, the issue is children. He said this guy did divorces for 20 years. He said, I'm not afraid of marriage, but what I am afraid of is kids, because when she has the kids, they're not yours, they're hers. And it's like, I think 80 to 90% of divorces, no, 80, I think it's 80% of divorces, the man is on some form of child support.
Every guy I know who's been divorced, the minute and he says a word wrong, the first thing he hears is, you're not seeing your fucking kids anymore. First thing, everyone.
I will never say that.
I've got a good mate of mine who just so happens to be in this room outside the perimeters of the cameras, and I've seen firsthand, very, very good guy, very hardworking, very studious, very humble, very loyal. Like, he's everything I've claimed to be, but literally is. And yeah, she screwed him over dirtily, horribly. So when you're saying that you would never do that, okay, but it's not personal to you, because I've seen firsthand that there are vindictive, vicious women.
Unfortunately, there are. Yes, there are.
And you know what?
There are. On this, I agree. There are women like these.
You know, they have
children power.
Yeah, the child power.
Yeah. I'm learning it all now.
At the end of the day, we're living in a woman's world, really.
No, and I know. This is why I don't think women should vote, though, and I'll tell you why. Because when women got power, we abused it. We didn't have power before. Like, it was like the 20s or the 30s. We got the right to vote. This is why I don't think we should. Because what happened when we did? We abused it. Like, we have. I think we live in a matriarchy, basically. I think we have a system that systematically oppresses men, and no one cares.
And you know what? Like, I don't necessarily.
Then maybe you should fight with this. I don't know. Why are you smashing everything good you've done just because the good brings problems? No, you fix the problems. You don't take away the good. Like, I'm not a woman. I have no, I shouldn't have any, like, big interest into women voting or not voting. But I'm just like, women voting is okay. It's fine, because women are also people. But, like, what's not okay is when they exaggerate their power. It's when they got, like, more powerful, they started exaggerating with it. So you don't have to fix the problem that they got power. You have to fix the problem that they're exaggerating it. And same thing with voting. Like, this is like so stupid from Pearl, honestly. Like, come on, I respect you so much, and like, but not that much. Come on.
Agree with what you're saying there, to be honest, because if any woman sees that I've agreed with that, I'm getting my ass kicked. But the reality, in all seriousness, women now wear the pants in relationships. That because of all of these little things, they're all factors in. Like, I know grown men who are like double barreling their last names and taking women's last names now, and their kids have the woman's name and their name. Like, and
it's not the same like it used to be.
Yeah, the old days are just
things have changed. Well, because how can it not be? Like, women have to wear the pants, because if me and you are in a contract, right, and if if I win everything by walking away, you lose everything by walking away. You're always gonna try to make me happy, babe. It's okay. You're alright. Like, always, like, you're gonna be at my mercy and my will. And I think that's the issue. Is these laws change the way that men and women literally interact. And it's funny. I've been learning more about this. Like a lot of the laws that we have in the books and like feminism's roots is actually demonic. Like it's from a tribe in India where freaking they would sacrifice men to a female goddess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Kay, what kind of Indian goddess is she talking about? This is just getting too confused. Like I want to go to bed already. I think I should consider starting these streams earlier. Maybe not 11:30, but like exactly 11 p.m. Central European time, I guess, because like it's already almost 1 o'clock and I have to do a couple of things. So yeah, we're finishing Pearl and till Monday, no streams.
It's a whole rabbit hole.
I would have been one of those
Most things
guys.
that we celebrate are demonic.
Well, I believe
That's why you have all the girls. They come in with like their crystals and their horoscopes. Those are all literally demonic.
Wait. What do you mean? I've seen a girl with
crystals. I mean, they don't know they're doing it, but they don't know the roots. Like they don't know the roots behind it. But yeah, it's like a lot of the shit that's in. I just did an interview with this girl. I was red pilled even further. But yeah, like a lot of the stuff that they use with feminism is literally demonic, like the crystals, the horoscope, and that's why women call each other's queens, because she was a queen that they're sacrificing men to.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
And they run everything, and that's how women control society, because even though it's men in power, women are 55% of voters, so we control the vote. And so the voters...
And yet you still haven't picked a single woman president in the United States. Jesus Christ, how hard it is sometimes to listen to this. And again, I'm not like for all these women movements. Woo! No, I'm like for reality, for the truth. And I believe that's why most of people are gonna hate me for these comments. But still, you have to do it like it has to be. Getting so tired.
Have to pander to. That's why the laws don't change, because they have to pander to the women
in order to get the votes to get cast into the seats.
And what group that's in power will ever give it up? Never.
He's just had an epiphany.
I know. He's like,
and that's like
learning today.
And the thing is, the crazy thing is, in the 20s, women didn't even want the right to vote. Like 94% of women said they didn't want to vote, and it was because, and I read the writings back then, because they said this is the breakdown of the family. Starting from now, it was supposed to be when you got married, two became one, and you submitted to your husband's authority.
It's biblical.
Right. And so now we're in a society where
it's like,
men have all the responsibility. They pay most of the taxes. They're the ones that go to war if shit goes south. But we have all the power. And what is that? That's slavery, basically.
It is.
But not the same. Please don't. Please don't. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. Not the same thing.
But yeah, no, I get what you mean. Wow.
It's definitely like slavery. You know what I mean? It's double down on that.
A very confusing video, to be honest, for me to watch, because it tackles a lot of hard issues that you can question. But what can I say, folks? This was my reaction to JustPearlyThings. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a couple of likes. Drop a couple of subscriptions if you haven't done this yet. I hope to see you on my next reactions. I remind you, I stream Mondays and Thursdays. Try to watch at least one or two. Try to at least watch two. Sometimes I can watch 3 videos and commentate on them. Usually takes an hour or two. Today we did, for example, 1 hour, and I think we did just enough, just perfectly for you to enjoy and for me to enjoy. Because this is the point. We all have to enjoy it. So this was zynoVII7, and I'll see you next time.